Good morning, class. My name is Shannon Norris, and I'll be giving you a class on why I believe prostitution should be legalized here in the United States. Well, you might be thinking, why would we legalize prostitution here in the United States? Well, I think of prostitution as a business and only a business. And the reason I think that is because I like money like everybody else. And I believe if that's the way everybody else perceived it, it could help our debt ratio diminish and diminish fast. Now, if you think of prostitution in any other way, you might not want to approve it. But let me go ahead and explain why I think it should be. So, if prostitution was a business, you have a prostitute that wants to be in business, they have to buy a license. Okay, that license is taxed at whatever tax ratio the government deems that it should be. Okay, then you have the brothel owner, and the same thing applies, and then so on and so forth for everything that goes with the brothel, as in the entry fee, every act that is committed within that brothel, and anything that has to do with prostitution with that business. So if we look at that aspect, we might want to approve it if it were to go to the Senate and all that nonsense. But you also want to remember that prostitution is the world's oldest, when I say oldest, I mean oldest profession in the world, and it will never go away. And it is already legal here in the United States, in Nevada, across 11 counties. And there's a study by the Department of Defense from 2000 to 2007 that shows that prostitution is the main reason why the incarceration rate is so high in that state. Now, if prostitution was legal, all those people that were incarcerated, men and women, would be gone. It would free up the jails and the prisons, and then you wouldn't have to worry about our taxes going towards the prostitution's rate when it's already being legalized and being spread across the United States as a taxable income that we pull to pay our taxes from. Now, if you look at it that way, you might agree with me that we should legalize it. Now, one other person who agrees with me is former judge and district attorney out of New York State, is Judge Jean Perio, who believes that prostitution should be legalized because prostitution is between two people. It has nothing to do with anybody else. Yes, she did state that it is against the law, and if you get caught in a state where it's not legal, which is any other state not named Nevada, you will be arrested and prosecuted. So, if it was legalized, it would diminish all those crimes, and you wouldn't have to worry about a full jailhouse and then people getting out that have higher crimes than a prostitution person, as in a murderer or whatnot. That is my opinion on why I believe prostitution should be legal here in the United States. And if we follow the guidelines of what I have put out, as in using it as a taxable income, I believe prostitution could be a great form of income for the United States. Well, I want to thank you for listening to my final project, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.